Good morning. It is Monday, April 1st, 2019. Happy April Fool's Day. This is no joke though. You are watching Brotherly Love Gaming's Monday Morning Catch-Up. My name is Alex, and today we're going to talk about some gaming news, announcements, and releases you may have missed this week. Most of this week's big news comes in the form of announcements, so let's start right there. The biggest one is Sega's announcement of the Sega Genesis Mini. Following the trend of tiny retro consoles loaded with classic games, the Genesis Mini will include 40 games, come with 2 controllers, and cost you $80. Only 10 of the 40 games have been announced, with staples like Sonic the Hedgehog and surprises like Castlevania Bloodlines. It remains to be seen whether this will be a success like Nintendo's classics or a, let's say, controversial attempt like PlayStation's, but if you like the idea, you can pre-order it from a bunch of retailers now, or wait until September 19th when it launches. Personally, I would like to see the full list of games before committing to a purchase, and I think these things live or die by how much it costs to get the item versus picking up some of the more desirable games separately. I happen to be like a retro collector a little bit, so, that's just my take on it. Sega is actually in a unique position compared to its competitors, though, because they tend to release their games in collections a lot more frequently. So you can get a lot of these games, and probably what they're going to announce in a lot of collections right now, you could immediately fire up most of these games on your Switch. So it seems like they are taking this seriously, though. They've brought M2 on board, and they're the people that made the Sega Ages collections, which, again, people really like. So that's definitely a bonus. To some people, that makes this thing an instant purchase. But considering how Sony announced a short list of their games and then released the full list, and the full list was pretty disappointing, I think it's fair to just watch and see what the full list ends up being. Let me know what you think, if you're excited for this Genesis Mini or not. I could see it going either way right now. The other high-profile announcement for the week is probably Borderlands 3, which was officially confirmed with a teaser trailer and then a full announcement at Gearbox's PAX panel. More info will be coming on April 3rd, which is thankfully just a few days away. So this trend of announcing an announcement before you announce more info coming later, at least in this case, you don't have to wait too long. Fans of the Witcher's spin-off card game Gwent should be happy to hear it is coming to smartphones later this year, so now you never really have to stop playing it. Right now, there's just an iPhone release officially announced, but they did say an Android release is probably coming with more info in the future. No set release date, but that iPhone release is promised for 2019. Yacht Club Games, the people behind Shovel Knight, announced they are publishing Cyber Shadow, a retro-style ninja game from developer Mechanical Head Games. You can read a lot about the game on Yacht Club's website, where they break down some core features. It sounds like there might be some explorable Metroidvania elements, which definitely makes it more intriguing to me, based on the description of returning to, quote, old haunts to find supplies, items, and upgrades. Definitely sounds like a Metroid style to me. No release date yet though, but you can pre-order it on Steam, and it will also be coming to PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Team 17 announced new DLC for Overcooked 2 called Campfire Cook-Off, releasing on all platforms April 18th, priced at $5.99 US. The update will include a new map, 12 levels, new chefs, recipes, and even some new mechanics. If you really love Overcooked 2, there's also a season pass you can grab, also on April 18th. It's $20 and it gets you the Campfire Cook-Off as well as 2 future DLC packs, promised for some other time in 2019. Real quick, I just want to mention 2 games that were announced but don't have much info yet. Divinity Fallen Heroes, which is a tactical strategy spin-off of the popular RPG Divinity Original Sin. It is set to hit multiple platforms in 2019. And also Telling Lies, the new interactive thriller from Sam Barlow, the creator of Her Story, coming to Mac and Windows sometime in 2019. And finally, let's wrap up the announcement section with a release date trailer for Wolfenstein Youngbloodz, which is officially hitting PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on July 26th, 2019. This game looks pretty bonkers, and that's kind of all I think needs to be said about it right now. Okay, now it's time to talk about some games you can actually play this week. The big release of the week was definitely Yoshi's Crafted World, which hit shelves on March 29th. It currently has a rating of 80 on Metacritic, not too shabby. US Gamers Nadia Oxford called it a great little spring game that should fill out your Switch library nicely. I actually streamed some Yoshi over on our Twitch channel, and the replay of that stream should be up on our YouTube feed as well. It's a great game to play co-op if you're looking for something you can play with family or friends. Bethesda announced that The Elder Scrolls Blades is finally in early access, but on a sign-up basis only. You can sign up at playblades.com if you want to play the mobile game on iOS or Android. Dodge Roll Games is releasing the final free expansion for Enter the Gungeon on April 5th on PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Switch. It will feature new characters, new guns and items, a new secret floor and boss, a rainbow mode, and more to be revealed. The new lineup of PS Plus games was revealed by Sony, free to download starting on April 2nd. Subscribers will be able to add the Surge and Conan Exiles to their libraries. That means today is the last day to get The Witness and Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, so don't miss out on those. And finally, just a reminder that the physical edition of The Messenger is available to pre-order on PS4 and Switch through special reserve games and limited run games until tomorrow, April 2nd. It's an excellent game, and if you are watching this video when it first goes up, then I will be streaming it tonight at about 8:30 Eastern as part of a new initiative to show off some indie games that we here think that are definitely worth playing. I'm going to be playing through the first level and providing some commentary on why I think the game is definitely worth your time. And that's going to do it for this week, so now it's time for us to hear from you about what games you're playing and what news you're most excited about. We had a lot of game announcements this week, so I want to hear what you think is most worth looking forward to. We'd also love to hear what games you're playing, whether it's a new release or something in your backlog. Let's talk about it in the comments. While you're down there, give us a like and subscribe to the channel to see more news, discussions, and gameplay videos. If you find any news this week that you would like us to talk about on next week's Monday Morning Catch-Up, then please tweet at BrotherlyLoveG1 on Twitter with your news tip and the hashtag news. That's going to do it for this week. Until next time, my name is Alex, and now you're all caught up.